Hey guys, this is Archana from Edureka and I welcome you all to yet another session on Scrum. Today's topic of discussion is Scrum Master. With Agile fast becoming standard practice at most companies, Scrum Masters are in great demand. But who exactly is a Scrum Master? What are his roles and responsibilities? And where exactly in the Scrum process does Scrum Master come into picture? And how do you become a certified Scrum Master if you want to? Well, in this session, we are going to discuss answers for all these questions. Sounds interesting, right? Let's get started then. Before actually looking at what is expected of a Scrum Master, you should understand the concept of Scrum framework. So what exactly is Scrum? Scrum is a lightweight agile management framework primarily used for software development tasks, including developing complete packages or some components of larger systems. So the concept here is very simple. You have to break larger complex projects into smaller stages, reviewing and adapting all along the way. So if you have iterative and incremental projects to work on, then Scrum is the framework you're looking for. So in Scrum methodology, the product owner creates a wish list. If I have to tell that in terms of Scrum, well, he creates a product backlog. And the project team or the Scrum team, or sometimes referred to as development team, they break down the list into smaller pieces known as sprint backlog. And during each sprint, which typically lasts for about 2 to 3 weeks, they work, they go for meetings, and they develop a product. So basically, at end of every sprint, they have a working product to show it to the stakeholders. The team repeats this process over and over several sprints. So that's how, in a nutshell, a Scrum process works. Well, basically, it's a highly successful framework with multiple benefits such as increased productivity, better product quality, higher customer satisfaction, stable project costs, and increased employee motivation and satisfaction. So where does Scrum Master fit in here? This Scrum framework has three roles: product owner, the Scrum Master, and the development team. The product owner basically is responsible for the work the team is supposed to complete if they do it by themselves or they delegate it to others. The main role of a product owner is to motivate the team to achieve the goal and the vision of the project. Next up, we have Scrum Master, the topic of discussion for today. So basically, he's at the center of the Scrum team, coordinating all project activities and linking customers and different teams involved in the project. Last up, we have development team, or sometimes referred to as Scrum team as well. It is a self-organizing and cross-functional team working together to deliver the projects. Though they work based on the instructions given by Scrum Master and the product owner, they do have the freedom to make their own decisions when they're working on the project. So these are the key roles that define the Scrum framework, and Scrum Master is one of them. Sounds interesting, right? Well, he's like a backbone for the entire Scrum process. Let's explore more about the Scrum Master. According to Scrum Alliance, a Scrum Master is a facilitator for the team and the product owner. So rather than manage the team, the Scrum Master works to assist both the Scrum team as well as the product owner. Let me give you a simple analogy. A Scrum Master is like a lighthouse in a Scrum team, which is composed of product owner, development team, and the Scrum Master himself, just like we discussed before. So is like a lighthouse. Just like a lighthouse, before his team crashes to a harbor on a stormy weather, he makes sure that he clarifies everyone on how they can properly dock their ship using Scrum. So by that I mean he helps everyone understand Scrum theory, practices, rules, and values. Not only that, as Scrum Lighthouse of a company, he also helps people outside the Scrum team understand which of their interactions with the Scrum team are helpful and which can be disadvantageous. So that way, he acts as a backbone for this entire Scrum process, supporting everyone, the product owner, the development team, as well the organization throughout the process. So guys, let's start by discussing what Scrum Master is not. If you ask me, Scrum Master is the most misunderstood role in entire Scrum process. Here is what a Scrum Master is not. Scrum Master is not the person calling everyone for Scrum teams. It's just not his job. I mean, he will be present in the Scrum meetings. That's what we call a daily Scrum. But you can't just alone make him responsible for the Scrum meeting. It's a meeting which includes everyone, the product owner, the stakeholders, the Scrum Master, as well as the Scrum team. Scrum Master is not responsible for all the problems. Well, I did say that he's like a backbone, but that doesn't mean that he should be held responsible for all the problems that happen when you're working on a product using Scrum. Next up, we have Scrum Master is not responsible for talking to stakeholders. Well, you can't call him an intermediate between the product owner, the development team, and the stakeholders. Product owner also has a part in that. Lastly, Scrum Master is not the boss. He or she is just part of the Scrum team as much as the product owner is. So if she's none of the above, what does a Scrum Master do then? So basically, Scrum Masters are responsible for three groups: the product owner, development team, and the organization. Scrum Master serves all these teams in different ways. Let's take a look. So the Scrum Master serves the product owner in multiple ways. For example, he helps the product owner find effective techniques to manage the backlog. He helps the product owner understand practicality and agility, or basically the Scrum essence. So he facilitates Scrum events as and when requested by the product owner. He helps product manager manage the product backlog initially before the Scrum process actually starts. And lastly, he helps the product owner understand product planning in an empirical environment. Going ahead, the Scrum Master also serves the development team in multiple ways. For example, he coaches the development team in self-organization and cross-functionality. He helps team build best quality products by removing the obstacles or impediments to the team's progress. And sometimes it's quite possible that the company has not yet adapted the Scrum methodology fully. So in such cases, he helps the development team understand the concept of Scrum, the values, rules, practices, everything involved, so that they can adopt the Scrum methodology. So just like he did for the product owner, he also facilitates Scrum events as and when requested by the development team. He helps the development team create high value products like I said earlier. So yeah, in this way, Scrum Master serves the development team as well. Next up, let's see how Scrum Master serves the entire organization as a whole. First of all, he leads and coaches the entire organization in Scrum adoption. He helps the team or the organization plan Scrum implements within organization. He helps employees and stakeholders understand and enact Scrum and empirical product development. He also causes changes that increase the productivity of the Scrum team, which in fact affects the entire organization, right? So that way he helps the organization as well. To add one more point to that, working with other Scrum Masters to increase the effectiveness of an application in Scrum is also another service which is provided by the Scrum Master. So this way, the Scrum Master serves the product owner, the development team, and the organization. Well, this sums up the roles and responsibilities of a Scrum Master. Like I said earlier, the Scrum Master is at the center of the Scrum, coordinating all project activities and linking customers and different teams that are part of a project. So guys, by now you should have a pretty good understanding of what Scrum Master is, why does he exist, and what his or our tasks are. But which traits make a good Scrum Master? Well, if you decide to become a Scrum Master, what are the qualities that the company will look in when they are hiring you? Here are a few qualities that will benefit a good Scrum Master. First of all, a Scrum Master should be influential. A Scrum Master is usually responsible for leading various project groups to achieve specific milestones and deliverables, right? Like I said earlier and have been saying. So this means that a Scrum Master must be able to strategically motivate various teams and stakeholders at an organization level. So he should be influential. You should be convincing enough. He should be collaborative. Scrum Master forms an all-important link between the product owner and the project teams. While the owner delivers the team towards goals and results, the Scrum Master nurtures the team. The Scrum Master must encourage self-organization within the team and empower the team members to make important decisions and estimate the work done and improve their collaboration on the project. So, You should act as an intermediate between the product owner and the project team and help them work together as a group. Thirdly, a project owner should be observant. This is one of the most important quality. The Scrum Master is not just a manager but a team member and a facilitator, like I said earlier. They should be good listeners and pay attention to the challenges faced by the project team. The Scrum Master should also be observant and soak in team's daily activities, gain a proper view of what is happening in the meetings and what is affecting the team's progress and all that. So he should be observant. Apart from being observant, he should also have leadership qualities. Scrum Master should possess strong leadership skills and inspire others in the team to lead and achieve their goals. So that is why wherever you search for the Scrum Master, you find that Scrum Master is a servant leader for the Scrum team. You can find that in the official Scrum guide as well. That is why he's called a servant leader. Knowledgeable. Besides resolving the obstacles the team might face, the Scrum Master should prevent potential problems. This requires absolute knowledge on the product and the discipline, as in you should have a strong hold on Scrum frameworks and Agile training. The Scrum Master's experience allows the team to be proactive to avoid all the challenges that they might come across. He should possess knowledge on various work formats based on previous experience and reflection. So these are some traits that a good Scrum Master should have, or the company will look in when they're hiring for a Scrum Master. So to sum it up, he should be influential, collaborative, observant, he should be a leader, and he should have enough knowledge to lead the team. But guys, these are by no means preconditions for talking on Scrum Master role. Each of these traits will benefit a Scrum Master greatly. Well, apart from these, he can also have additional features as well. But the next question is, why should you be interested in becoming a Scrum Master? Well, all the concept is well and good, but why should you consider being a certified Scrum Master? Let me convince you. As a person leading the implementation of Scrum methodologies or guiding Scrum team in software development project, the Scrum Master earns an annual salary between $70,000 and $100,000 on average. That sounds appealing, right? So how do you become a Scrum Master? Don't worry, I have got it covered for you guys. The most linear course to become a Scrum Master is through certification. The Scrum Alliance offers a certified Scrum Master training that teaches the candidate how to get Scrum team to work at their highest level. Well, this certified Scrum Master certification is globally recognized by Scrum Alliance, so it's valid wherever you go. This certification process basically teaches the fundamentals of the Scrum framework and helps you become intimate with what the team roles are, what events or ceremonies are, what artifacts and rules are, and every other term you might come across when you're working with Scrum. So guys, having such certification on top of real work experience will place you in the top list when you're actually applying to be a Scrum Master in the organizations. So the point here that you have to remember is the Certified Scrum Master certification. Now let's see how do you actually proceed and get through the exam process and what after that. So the first question that might pop up in your brain is that who can actually be a Certified Scrum Master? Well, it could be product owners, software developers, programmers, testers, software architects, anyone who is interested to become a Certified Scrum Master. So how do you actually get the certification? Well, it's very easy. Here's a simple procedure that you can follow as an individual if you are interested to become a Scrum Master. The first step is to register with Scrum Alliance, official dealer for Scrum. Next is to attend in person 2-day mandatory course taught by a certified Scrum trainer. It's a 2-day course you have to attend before you actually go ahead and attempt the certification exam. That is why I've been saying it's a mandatory course. After successfully completing the course, you will need to take the CSM, or you can say Certified Scrum Master exam. The test usually has about 50 questions that you should attempt within 60 minutes. To pass the exam and to be accredited as a Certified Scrum Master, you must answer at least 60% of the questions correctly. That should be about 37 questions. Well, this should not worry you because the success rate for this exam is usually 98%. If you know the basics, well, you can easily pass. And lastly, based on the result you get, you have two ways that you can go. Let's take a look at what those are. So, well, obviously, it can either be a fail or a pass. If you pass the exam, well, after that, it's quite a simple procedure. You complete online evaluation for your Scrum profile. You agree to the terms and fill the form and click on submit. After that, you'll be given a copy of certificate. You can download it and get it in soft copy or hard copy. After that, you can sign the license agreement, and that's it. Congratulations, you will be a certified Scrum Master. This, well, sounds simple, right? So basically, after you pass the CSM test, you will be asked to accept the license agreement and complete your Scrum Alliance membership profile. So get your lifetime and international valid Scrum Master certification document instantly online in PDF format. After that, you are a certified Scrum Master. Well, it's as easy as that. And this certificate, like I said earlier, is recognized worldwide. And suppose if you fail the exam, that's nothing to worry about. You can actually take the exam for free within 60 days for 2 times. Well, after 60 days, if you want to attempt again, you'll have to start paying $25, and that's it. Well, you don't have anything to worry about. Like I said, the success rate is usually 98%. And yeah, now if you ask me if the certification is really beneficial, well, this accredited certifications are beneficial to employers, employees, and freelancers for many reasons. For employees and freelancers, it serves as a proof of competence and boosts their employability and career opportunities. For employers, it helps them to improve the efficiency of their work teams and processes, as well as the quality of their products that they are delivering, and improve the customer satisfaction as well. So it's a plus. So guys, once you are accredited or certified Scrum Master, it's quite possible that you might have to renew your certification after a few years. All you have to do is log into your Scrum Alliance account, which you know the credentials for. Click on the renew certification, pay $100 and renew certification for 2 or more years. And that's it. So guys, with this, we have come to the end of the session, and I hope I've given you a better understanding of what this often misunderstood role of Scrum Master really is. Maybe I even persuaded you to become a Scrum Master yourself. Anyway, if you have liked the session, please give it a like. And if you have any queries or doubts that you want to ask, please put them in the comment section below, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys.